Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who's going to join us. I'm going to see if I can't find us here and share to the groups. Maybe. There we are. Okay, so we can share now to our groups. And let's see, we have VIP and our team. Okay, say hello as you join us so we know who's here hanging out with us. And welcome. All right, real quick housekeeping stuff. We have our usual paper pumpkin. We are in our February subscription period, so you have until February 10th to get in on the February kit, which is going to be a spring themed kit called Hello Spring. You'll make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. You'll have pre-cut pieces with bronze foil. Let's see, a unique spring themed envelope that will coordinate with your cards. You'll have coordinating colors of basic beige, bubble bath, lemon lime twist, lost lagoon, old olive, petunia pop, and your ink spot will be petunia pop. It is going to coordinate with the Grow with Love bundle that you'll find in the mini catalog. Oh, hey, Arlene, so glad you could join us. Happy to see you. We do have the Spring is in the Air add-on dies that you can certainly get if you are a subscriber. That is unique to subscribers only. Quick reminder, hey, Deb, so glad you could join as well. We have the special release DSP that is available while supplies last. Currently, all of the 3 are available. Really pretty papers, very pretty designs. Last chance product is still quite a bit available. They are changing up how we do our last chance product. It used to be as soon as the new catalog went live, that disappeared and you could not purchase it. However, they are keeping it kind of like the part of the clearance. So it automatically just stays there until supplies are exhausted. So you'll see a little red last chance in the lower right or left corner of the product stating that it's last chance. So yeah, a lot of it is discounted. Some is not, but a lot of it is. There's still a lot of bundles left from the winter mini catalog. So yeah, if you're still interested, a lot of products still available. Going forward, we do have the new mini catalog. It is live. It is Celebration. So we are offering lots of free, beautiful product with orders of $60 or more, or $120 for the larger bundles and such. So that's available. And then, of course, we today are featuring the Hugs for Love bundle with the To the Point label punch. So this is the set we're using tonight. There is a whole plethora of online exclusives that were made available at the same time that this catalog went live. So I do. I knocked my. That was just the stapler. No big deal. But I do recommend that you go online and take a peek to see what is available. Hey, Sue, glad you could make it. All right, so for tonight's cards, we have some really cute cards using this bundle. We have the Sending You a Big Hug. Who doesn't love receiving a hug in the mail? And then, of course, we have lots of hugs and kisses. Again, got to get those hugs out. And then we have our Happy Valentine's Day. So again, all very simple, all very cute. And they're quick too. All right, card number 1. This is this one here. Even have a little bit of a surprise on the inside. I brought that designer series paper in there just to help keep it pretty seamless. All right, so we're going to set that one there while we put our card together. So for this, we have a crumb cake card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and fold on that score line and use our bone folder to burnish that out. Then I have 2 pieces of basic white. They both measure, what did they? Oh, I know what it is. They both measure 4 by 5 1/4. This one here is for the inside. So we're going to go ahead and I have a 1/2 inch by 4 inch piece of our designer series paper. And this paper is from the Timeless Plaid 6 by 6 designer series paper pack. And I'll show you really quickly. We have some really pretty plaids in here. Love the colors and the patterns. And there's all kinds in here. So fun. And they're fresh in there. They could go masculine. They can go feminine. Like that one too. And that's the back side is that blue plaid. And then we have that with the, okay. So anyhow, love, 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 love this particular one. All right. So we're going to take our adhesive and we're going to go ahead and mount this here. Okay. I just replaced my adhesive here. So this is a brand new roll. I'm just going to add that right to the bottom like so. It is a great pack of paper, Arlene. I totally agree with you. Love it. All right, so this is just going to go on to the inside of our card. Oop. Let's bring it down just a hair. Oop. There we go. Okay. Then I have another piece of the basic white, also 4 by 5 1/4, but I ran it through my Big Boss using the Cute Crochet 3D embossing folder. So that's here. And this leaves a really pretty design, and I'll hold that up for you so you can see that a little bit better. Oop, let's see if it'll focus. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Focus. Oh, it's not going to focus as well as I'd like it to, so you could actually, let me bring it up closer. Oh, there it goes. See how pretty this, it's a really subtle pattern, but it's really pretty, and I really like it. It's one of the newer ones. And it's so pretty. All right, so that's going to go on our card base on the front. Like so. All right, now I have some designer series paper pieces here. This one measures 2.5 by 4. And then I have this one that is 3 inches square. So we're going to go ahead and adhere these to our card base. And this just goes about center. And then this layers right on top. And I use my plaid to kind of make sure I got things lined up pretty well. And that goes down like so. Okay. I did. Okay. All right. Next, I have a scrap of basic white, and I did forget to bring over my scrap of boho blue. So just give me one moment and I will be right. Okay. We have it now. All right. So next, I'm going to take my scrap basic white and I need my little frame and I'm using crumb cake. I gotta grab out my ink here. Okay, so we have crumb cake and our little frame. Well, hello, Jeanette from Virginia. So glad to have you join us. All right, so now we're just going to take our image here and stamp it down. And there's our little frame. Then we're going to close up the ink pad. We want to bring in our boho blue. And we want to find our stamp that says sending big hugs. So here's that. Sending you a big hug. And I've got boho blue here. And we're going to stamp this. Let's see. All right. I got to bring this down a little bit further where I can see what I'm doing here. Sending you a big hug. And that is a little blotchy because my boho blue is very juicy, but it will, as it dries, it does tend to even out, as you can see here. That looks much better once it dries. Okay, so next, I have this scrap of boho blue. And for that, I am going to bring in my 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And you'll find that in the big annual catalog. So we got that. And then I'm going to set that aside. So for this, we're going to use this brand new, I think it's called the On Point, To the Point label punch. And that lines up nicely with this. So there's that. All right. We need dimensionals. That goes in the center, just like so. A few more dimensionals. And that is going to go right there in the center of that nice boho blue circle. And then we have some linen thread. I'm going to tie a bow. And then we need our snips. Well, Tucker's come to join us. Come up here and lay down next to Mama. Big good boy. Last week he was hiding up here somewhere. Nobody knows where he was exactly hiding. My husband was frantically looking for him, trying not to worry me because he knew I was on live here. The minute I got off, he come flying up here trying to find the dog, and we thought he might have snuck outside somehow. So we were outside looking for him, and then we were looking down in the basement thinking maybe he followed my husband down there to go get some wood for the fire. And finally I started squeaking one of his toys because he wasn't coming to our voice calling him. So we squeaked his little toy, and he finally emerged, the little stinker. All right, now to finish this card up, I have some basic rhinestones. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put one there, and there. And that completes our first card. Oh, hey, sis. Glad you made it. So, quick and easy, like I said. All right. That's number one. Number two, another quick and easy, but it's so stinking cute. All right. So for this one, we need I have a thick basic white card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and fold on that score line. We're going to burnish that. Set it aside. Then I have here a Calypso coral panel that's 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have a piece of the designer series paper. This is 2 inches by 5 inches. And that's going to layer on the right hand corner here. So I'm going to go ahead and add my adhesive. And we're going to go ahead and get 3 equal edges here, borders. What's the matter, bud? Why don't you get up here and lay down in your bed next to Mama? All right. I also have another piece of the designer series paper that I'm going to go ahead and punch out one of these labels. And then I have a piece of wild wheat that we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our own designer series paper and then punch. And then I have a scrap of basic white to do our sentiment and punch that out as well. So for this, I'm going to find my little heart, has these little ridges in it, and we're going to use tone on tone. So we want our wild wheat ink pad. And you know what? Let's try to keep this kind of sort of clean over here. So let's bring in a scrap. And we'll put that there. Because we're going to do, as you can probably see from my previous, we get a little crazy here with our stamping. So you want to always go in different directions when you're making your own designer series paper. You don't want to keep going everything in one direction. Otherwise, you'll get an uneven, or not even an uneven. It just looks not like a pattern paper. You have too much of a symmetrical pattern and it doesn't look like a random stick that in there like so. And I think we're good. So for this, we're going to take our punch. Hopefully we have enough room to get 2 of these out of here. Ooh, just. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we have our pieces punched. Now we're going to do our sentiment. So I set those aside there, and we need our lots of hugs and kisses, and I need Calypso Coral ink pad. So we're just going to ink that up really well. Yeah, so he does have a secret hiding place, and we still don't really know where it was. Bruce keeps insisting that he was under my feet. He was not. He was not there. I don't know where he had himself hidden, but he's a little stinker. Thank God for squeaky toys, though. He's so possessive of his toys, and if he knows you're touching them, that will bring him on the run. Okay, we'll clean our stamp quick. And then for this, I'm punching it out with our 1 1.5 inch circle punch, and you'll find this in the online exclusives. So we're just gonna punch that out like so. Yeah, he's something. for sure. Okay, so now we can go ahead and assemble the rest of our card. Our little pieces here, they go down nice and flat. Let's see. Is that one? Kind of that way. And this one is going to go that way. And this one we're going to pop up on our dimensionals. And that is going to go just like so. And then we're going to take a couple dimensionals. On our circle. And just like that. All right. And then to finish this off, again, using those rhinestones, we are going to take and that quickly finishes card number 2. He just wanted privacy. Yeah, apparently he did. And apparently he found it. I would just like to know, and gosh, we didn't even put this onto our card base yet, so we are not. I'm like, why do I have a piece of white sitting there? Almost done. I'm so engrossed telling Tucker stories that there we go. Now it's officially complete. Yeah. He wanted privacy. He certainly found it. Gave poor husband a nervous condition because he thought something happened, and the last thing he wanted to tell me was something happened to the dog because he knows the pecking order here is dog first. We always fall into second. Thanks, sis. All right. We are on to our Valentine's Day card, which is our 3rd card already. So again, we have a thick basic white card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and burnish that. Then we have a piece of petal pink that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and add this to our card base. Then I have a piece of cherry cobbler. This is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch square. And another piece of that beautiful plaid paper. This is 3 inches square. So we're going to go ahead and layer those. There we go. Then we need some dimensionals. And then this is just gonna go here on our card front. Then I have a scrap of basic white. And we need, oh, my nose is itching. Our cherry cobbler. And we need our little frame here with the hearts, the top and bottom. Like so. We're going to close that up for just a minute. We are going to come back to it. But we do need our petal pink and our larger heart. We're going to ink up that little heart here. And all of these stamps come from the Hugs for Love stamp set. I have not used any other stamp sets in these designs. All of the paper comes from that one plaid pack of paper. The only thing that I really went a little bit overboard on is different ink colors. All right, so we have our petal pink heart, and we're just going to go ahead and stamp that right in the center. And there is our little heart. I know it's hard to see on camera because it is so light, but it's the petal pink. But it's ideal for stamping over the top of because it is so light. There, you can see it there. Nice light pink. And then we're going to come back with our cherry cobbler. And we have our Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up in cherry cobbler. And then right over the top of our heart, we're going to say Happy Valentine's Day. Like so. That off. Okay. Next, we need our label punch. We're going to go ahead and punch that out. Let's see. Oop. Just like that. We need our dimensionals. And that goes right in the center of our square, like so. And we're going to bring back our rhinestones. And that finishes card number 3. Okay. Recap. So there's number 3. Here's number 1. And here are number 2. Oh, no, me neither, Cher. That cold does not sound like it's going to even be remotely funny. And it sounds like there's another snowstorm coming, too. So, yeah. The weather around here is not fun. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, sis. I hope everyone enjoyed these cards. I hope they inspire you to pull out some product, maybe a few punches, and give a try for some of these little ideas. Again, this is great paper, great stamp set. I love, love, love the chunky font on the sentiments on this particular one. You have Happy Valentine's Day, life is better with you, sending you a big hug. You make me smile. Lots of hugs and kisses. You and I make the best team. So again, really fun sentiments. Love the boldness of them. Yeah. And then, of course, you bundle it with this particular punch. Then you do save 10% on your purchase when you do it as a bundle. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I do really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening and an even better week ahead. And God willing, I will see you again next Sunday. Have a great night, guys. Bye for now.